Is there any possible way that you could be convinced that a different elderflower liqueur is better than St-Germain?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Are you willing to put that to the test?
That's what we do, right?
All right, so today we're going to flip the script a little bit. I'm going to be making the cocktails. He's going to try to figure it out. And it's a surprise because he didn't know that.
Not very fair.
It sucks to be on that side of the table, doesn't it?
It's going to be hard.
Elderflower liqueur comes in lots of cocktails, and St-Germain is pretty much the staple in the industry.
Yep.
Everything else is just kind of there, from my understanding.
As far as I know, I've never seen another elderflower type of liqueur at a restaurant or bar that I'm aware of, because this bottle is sexy.
Oh, absolutely.
It is sexy, and so it just stands out.
It also comes at a much higher price point.
Much higher.
I think this cost more than either of these two.
Yeah, so this is a 375 milliliter. Yes. These are 750s.
Why did I want to do this video? Do you remember? Because we've had these around for a long time.
A long time. I don't know. I don't remember.
We were at Total Wine, which is a approximately hour-and-a-half drive where we go to get some of our hauls for things that we can't get locally.
And Total Wine is basically the Costco of alcohol.
Yeah, it's massive. Underneath this Drillaud elderflower said 9 out of 10 blind taste testers chose this over St-Germain.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we've obviously stepped a little bit into the St. Elder before. Yep. I don't remember much about it. It was just in cocktails.
And this one's less than $20, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Drillaud was like 9 to 12, and this was probably in the $15 range.
Yep.
And then, again, this is like this was $22, $23 for this 375, $40 for the 750.
Approximately, yeah.
All right, we ready to give this a try?
I sure am.
Which one are we gonna do first?
The only one we haven't ever tried is the Drillaud.
I know we've done the triple sec of theirs, which is pretty good.
That's a lot.
Okay, whatever. The banana was pretty great. It tastes like banana runs, which is great.
I'll let you try it first.
I mean, just from knowing St-Germain, it's not as floral as St-Germain. It's more sweet.
Yeah, probably.
There's still some of those hints of like a little grapefruit, a little like bitter citrus in there. But there's this other kind of like candy flavor to it, or smell.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very bright.
Mm-hmm.
Almost grassy.
Yep.
It's definitely not as floral.
Mm-mm.
Definitely tastes like a very specific type of candy.
Yeah.
I cannot put my finger on.
Almost like a pear.
Yeah.
It also has this kind of weird watered down taste finish to it.
But on the plus side, it's not as sickly sweet as I expected.
Right. Yeah, not too bad.
It's wild. Yeah. It's good.
So this is St. Elder.
And it's kind of, from everywhere I've seen, it's just kind of right next to St-Germain, like, as an alternative for cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
This one smells more of just alcohol.
Okay.
And I get nail polish remover.
All right, so that is 20% ABV. The Drillaud is 20%, and St-Germain is 20%. They're all 20%. Oh yeah, this is. I already know it is way more ethanol than the other two. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is cough medicine.
It smells exactly like. So like when you buy a nail polish remover, it comes in multiple colors.
Okay.
The pink one.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good at all.
No. It was fine in a Bazinga.
Yeah.
But I think that's because the honey kind of mellows out the.
Oh yeah,
that's bad.
That's bad. No, thank you. If I say that's my favorite, I quit. The love of my life. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, but yes, the man that invented St-Germain, he passed away, I think, this year or last year, within the past 3 years. Yeah. And he was still pretty young. Like, if I remember, he was only like 50 years old or something like that. Yeah, so I know for sure this is made. St-Germain is made in France.
Yes.
I don't think the other. Obviously, Drillaud is not.
Produced and bottled in Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh man.
Yeah, definitely. Like this just smells more like real flowers, like real dried dead
actual
flowers.
floral flowers. Yeah, you can tell that they spent time extracting.
Yes, but I don't think it smells as good as the Drillaud. When you have floral things, you get like the weird grassy, like the stems and stuff that don't necessarily smell as good. Yeah, it finishes bitter. More bitter than the other two.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
No.
If I were to drink it plain, I probably would choose the Drillaud. I can understand why it wins in blind taste tests.
Right. Because it's sweeter. But
it's not sweeter. It's just more candy focused.
Candy focused, you're right.
Like it tastes more like a candy that tastes like elderflower.
Right, that's true.
But it's not sweeter necessarily because they're both very sweet.
The St-Germain has a bigger grapefruit, bitter citrus note. It's a bigger, broader than the Drillaud.
Right.
And the Drillaud's more candy, so it's.
I'll choose candy 10 times out of 10.
I prefer the St-Germain.
Because you're biased.
How am I biased? I prefer it over. I tried all three. And let's try some Elderflower Sours. And just like that, we have cocktails. So I'm super excited to try this to be on your side of the table. How was it to make them?
Fine. I mean, it was making cocktails. I took a little bit of extra time and actually made a garnish.
There you go. You put a little more effort in it than I do. So yeah, we have an Elderflower Sour, which I don't know why we've never tried this before or even thought about it. But
I mean, probably because there's so low ABV, it's almost like you're not drinking. So what's the point?
You don't need to get drunk all the time. And without tasting it, this would be a great like brunch cocktail.
Yes.
Because a little ABV.
Yes.
Especially with the elderflower and stuff. So
yes, and it's just 2 ounces of elderflower liqueur.
Yep.
An ounce of lime juice, and a dash of orange bitters.
Okay.
And aquafaba.
We use aquafaba, egg white, whatever
frothing agent you prefer.
So let's just get dived into this. We're gonna just start on my right. Smelling ain't gonna help anything.
Because the lemon and the cherry.
Lemon and the cherry, and that's pretty good. It's got this. The lemon juice really helps.
The lime?
Like settle out, or lime, really helps settle out the.
Really brings out the floral flavors. That's good.
There's this kind of weird aftertaste to it.
Funk. That might be partially the aquafaba.
Yeah, and that was my first. It's gonna be we'll know after number 2.
But as far as sour goes, I taste the aquafaba least in this as anything we've made.
Huh. That one's way more sour. Holy shit.
Oh, I like that.
It is. If you ever want to put a warhead,
it's not a. It's close.
It's close. It's like the baby version or whatever. But so this is more balanced. This is on the sour side, obviously. It's just right in between. Man,
it's good.
It's good. It's good.
I feel like if you punched this up with a nice gin, I'd really enjoy this.
Kind of like an Amaretto sour. Use a 1.5 of elder and just like a half ounce of gin.
Yeah.
The first one's the most well balanced, I think. You know, it's all like it's sour, but it's not sour. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I feel like the floral flavors are very prominent here.
And then number 2 is it's just I might as well just open up a lemon.
It's not even that bad.
It's pretty up there.
Just because I know what's going on and I know the process.
This is a lot harder once you.
I feel like I would have been able to get this one.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have. So what do you think? Which is which? And I made very, very sure. Because I don't know how he measures, but I was like down to the drop of lime juice. I was making sure.
What do you mean I don't measure?
Well, like you're just kind of all willy-nilly with it.
No, I'm not. Okay. Just from how different these 3 were. Well, how different this one was compared to these 2. That's my guess for that one.
Okay.
It's just because it's so much. This one was so much different than these 2, and this cocktail is so much different than these 2. And these are in the order that we kept them in, right?
So that's a Drillaud.
This is not right.
Are you trying to? Are you ready to lock it in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Which one's your favorite?
God damn it! It's probably gonna be this one, this last one, because it's sour, but it's not as sour as this one.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it's my final answer. Damn it! I knew it! I was this close to switching. I was this close too. I was like, I really like St-Germain is my favorite, and I was about to. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna trust my instincts and just go with what my first initial guess was. So, I mean, it's very obvious that this first one is this one, just because it's completely different.
Yeah, and it does have I think the reason it's the most balanced is because it's the least sweet out of all of them. Mm-hmm. And the acetone flavors are kind of mellowed out by the lime, so the flower sings through. And
the lemon's just not, or the lime, it's just not getting punched up as much as these two. So just that balance, So this one is, I mean, if I got served this in a restaurant, I'd be fine with it. This is fine.
It's good.
This is probably a little too sour for me, in my opinion. It's not balanced.
It's very candy. Yeah. It tastes like candy.
Yeah, like I said, I was this close to switching. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna go with my gut, because that's what I've been taught. Just go with your gut, first instinct, just go with it. And don't look back.
See, it's easy to say that when you didn't change your mind.
Well, I know, but
I knew it. I swear I knew it. I just didn't change it.
Well, whatever. In between these two, right?
Yeah.
It's got the sweetness, and that's what was like. That's why I was like so close, because it's little. I don't know. Anyways, who cares? Mm-hmm. But I think it's between these two. It's got a good citrus sourness to it, but it's still sweet. And then you still get that floralness kind of shining through. I think just a simple beef eater, punch it up just even more, just a little bit. Yep. Be super good.
Or maybe even Hendrix, because the nice like rose and cucumber notes is kind of.
Yeah, I think this was super fun. Let us know in the comments if you want to see me try to do this more. I already know the answer. Yeah, let us know if you've tried any others besides St-Germain. Is there any other ones that we're not aware of that you're aware of?
Right, because I think these are the only 3 that I've seen locally.
Yeah, that we've seen locally. So check out Tuesday's video where we did the Devil's Soul. It's a 5-ingredient stirred cocktail that's pretty interesting.
Something else, yeah.
Something else. So it's got elderflower in it too. And we'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
Cheers.